Now I am pleased to invite Brian K. Zahra, Michigan Supreme Court Justice, to come to the stage, escorted by Troy Harris, Interim Dean of the School of Law. Appointed by the governor as Michigan Supreme Court Justice in 2011, Justice Zahra was elected by popular vote in 2012. A dedicated jurist, Justice Zahra served 4 years on the Wayne County Circuit Court before being appointed and elected twice to the Michigan Court of Appeals, where he served with distinction for 12 years, including 2 years as the Chief Judge Pro Tem. An unwavering advocate for quality legal education, he taught at the University of Detroit Mercy School of Law and served on the Michigan Board of Law Examiners, which administers the examination that law school graduates must pass. As an exemplary judge, he is respected for his mastery of the law and commitment to equality and justice, as well as for his service on many professional and legislative committees. He is an active volunteer who generously contributes his time and talents to numerous charitable organizations, including Boys and Girls Clubs of Southeastern Michigan, Kiwanis Club International, Catholic Lawyers Society, and the Federalist Society. In recognition of his outstanding achievements, the University of Detroit Mercy is proud to present Brian K. Zahra with the 2014 Spirit of UDM Alumni Achievement Award.
Well, all my life, having a last name that started with Z has served me well. But tonight I realize I'm the last person standing between 350 people and the door. So I promise to keep my remarks short. President Garibaldi, Provost Zarkowski, trustees of the university, Dean Harris, Assistant Dean Hickey, Mark Wisniewski, and members of the Law School Alumni Board, thank you for this honor. Congratulations also to the honorees from the other fine schools of the university. I'm truly humbled to share this evening with you. Nobody gets to their station in life on their own, and I'd like to take a moment to thank some of the people who helped me along the way. Thanks to my family, especially my parents, who I'm blessed to have in attendance with me tonight. On my graduation day from law school, my mother was reminiscing of all the frustration I caused her as a child and an adolescent. And then she gave me a big hug and she said, "Brian, I didn't see this day coming." Well, Mom, here we are 27 years later. I bet you didn't see this day coming either. Thanks to Suzanne, my bride, and the mother of my 2 children. Together we've run in 6 judicial elections over the past 18 years. Some were easy, most were not. Each time Sue has been a rock of support. I'm truly blessed to have such a committed and loving spouse. Much credit goes to my law school professors, and I don't want to make them feel old, but many of them continue to teach at the law school today. So in particular, I want to thank Professor Abrams, Brown, Dubin, Hand, Goldman, Krishunas, Lysett, and Masaryk. Thanks also to the beloved Professor Patrick Keenan, who left this world 8 years ago at far too young an age. Time does not permit me to tell you how each one of these professors enhanced my life, but my heartfelt gratitude goes to each one of them. A wonderful benefit of this university is its strong alumni network. Upon graduating from law school, I was hired by United States District Judge Larry Zatkoff to serve as his law clerk. Judge Zatkoff, who received his undergraduate degree from the University of Detroit in 1962, made it a point of offering opportunities to well-qualified University of Detroit students, and I'm grateful for the opportunity he provided to me. After my clerkship, I went to the Dickinson Wright Law Firm, where I was intimidated by the many Harvard, Michigan, and Notre Dame law resumes that roamed the halls. On my first day of work, I was summoned to the office of Larry Campbell, a University of Detroit graduate from the class of 1969. Larry, the best litigator in the firm, took me under his wing, built my confidence, and provided me with the opportunity to succeed. Thank you, Larry. The alumni support I've enjoyed has come from sectors outside of the law. Van Conway, who in 1978 received his MBA from the College of Business Administration, knew nothing about me back in 1996 when I was fighting to keep my job as a circuit court judge. Larry Campbell informed Van that I was a worthy jurist and, more importantly, a University of Detroit graduate, and Van dove headfirst into my 1996 election, and we have been great friends ever since. Similarly, I'd like to thank and acknowledge the contributions of Mr. Bill Young, who's being honored tonight on behalf of the College of Engineering and Science. Bill employs many University of Detroit Mercy graduates at his business. He has set the standard for alumni loyalty. Upon learning that Governor Snyder had appointed a University of Detroit law graduate to the Supreme Court, Bill pledged his unyielding support to ensure I remain on the court without ever meeting me. Consistent with the example set by Bill Young, Judge Zatkoff, Larry Campbell, and Van Conway, it has been my privilege to offer clerking opportunities to University of Detroit Mercy law graduates. And in fact, I'm honored to have here my very first law clerk, Margaret Van Houten, from the UDM class of 1995, who currently serves us as a judge of the Wayne County Circuit Court. In sum, I have been blessed to have the support and encouragement of many wonderful people with ties to the university. I'm honored to receive this award, and I will always endeavor to make the law school and the university proud. Thank you very much.